Hello, hello. So, let's do some cleaning up. So we're at this part right now. For anyone watching the VOD, either in the future or somehow in the past or in the far future, and you're confused at why the streams are two different videos, one, it's because I'm lazy and I don't want to download an almost 6-hour video just to put these two together. But at the end of the last stream, my computer just kind of froze up and then crashed, more or less. Is it? Dang it.
Hello.
Well, I don't know why that happens either. I'd assume it's the cord, but, like, I didn't touch the cord. I haven't touched the cord. But hello, Trana. Thanks for stopping by and for telling me the mic was cracking. I assume it's fine now. I should get into the habit of checking it before, but, eh. Either way, if you didn't understand what I was saying, last stream, my computer kind of froze up and crashed Citra and Discord and kind of basically everything, and then after that it kept doing stuff, off and on. But I updated an unrelated driver and then it was fixed. I don't know why that happened. I honestly think that maybe the computer itself overheated. I don't really know if that's true, but I know I haven't cleaned it in a while, and, well, I was playing on Citra for almost 6 hours, so it's pretty demanding despite being a 3DS thing. But I had to go back to my last save, which was at the very beginning of this part. It wasn't this part specifically, but it was right after Amara got shot. Now, the question is, should I go back and do all of that on stream again, or should we start here, which is what I skimmed up to. This is the final thing. After this, it is just the finale of this thing, and then the epilogue and everything. But I don't know how long this is. I don't think it is that long. Like, this is basically the ending. So after this, we will probably do something. Well, I don't know. This part kind of summarizes everything anyways. So you know what? We will flip a coin on stream. If I get heads, we'll go back to the other save, because I saved separately. And if I get tails, we'll just start here. Boop. Tails. So we're just gonna start here. But before I do, I also want to say that tomorrow, or, you know, in another VOD, if you're only watching those, we will be starting the DLC for Dual Destinies, because as far as I can tell, I got it to work. It was a bit of a pain, but
We, Akatsuki, will deliver.
hello, Reborn. Thanks for posting the YouTube. People may be watching on YouTube, who knows? From how many subscribers I have and constantly lose, probably not. Every time I, like, send out a bunch of videos, I suddenly lose, like, 1 or 2 subscribers for some reason. Yeah, rubber bands, bubblegum, and a whole lot of, random files. For a second I had a folder just full of random things, and then they came together. That's about as much as I will say about that. I didn't do anything, really. But it works. It launches, at the very least. And that's nice. But I also got the Spirit of Justice one to work, which is nice. Or at the very least, it said, like, hey, you have access to this. And it started, but I didn't go too far because I didn't want to mess up the main file. But either way, we're gonna finish up Spirit of Justice here. And hopefully I won't crash at the end again. If I do, I guess we just were destined to never see the ending. But what should I do? Should I accuse Queen Garan? Yes. I'll love hate it. I know what I have to do. Mr. Wright, you know what saying you're constantly reminding me and Athena of? Also, Reborn, I made a change just for you, and hopefully it's here. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Yep, there it is. That also came with the DLC, and I'm glad it's here. Look at him. Our best phony Phoenix. Yeah, there were 2 other outfits for both Athena and Apollo, but they were not nearly as good as this one. I want to believe that his little badge is also made of cardboard. Never fail to surprise me, Apollo. And Yuta, you know what creed we've known ever since we were kids? A dragon never yields. Apollo. They're not merely words. They're what's carried us this far. So now, it's time to honor these words and the memories of the ones who gave them to us. Couldn't agree with you more, Apollo. Those words are more important to me than you know. If there's any time to remember them, it's now. It would seem, Apollo, that not 1 but 2 auspicious creatures dwell deep within you. A fierce dragon and a virtuous phoenix, and a tiger that's eating a dragon. I'm not gonna look into that one. That shall scatter the clouds hiding the heavens. I shall join you in your death-defying bluff. It's not a bluff. I think I finally understand what those words really mean, and the resolve they embody. Yeah, I can hear the sound crackling. And I don't really know why. It might be something to do with... Oh well, it's good enough. Are you smiling, even in the face of certain doom? There's no end to your defiance. Fortunately for you, no. I will let fear or even the law force me to abandon the pursuit of truth. There's another saying in my country, the truth will set you free. Indeed, that is precisely what Dirk sought to do through this trial. He wished for us to break free from a certain despicable spiders immobilizing silk threads. Oh, that does also remind me, when Nayuta throws his glove, I didn't notice the first time, but the second time I went through it, I did notice he had a spider on his glove. So he literally threw away the spider to reveal the dragon. Yeah, that's a very, very good scene. I wish I noticed it before. Won't be intimidated by unjust laws or given to fear. Banning the truth like that is just not a part of my playbook. Waiting a second. There's only one path before us. What is Phoenix wearing? I don't know what you're talking about, Mimikyu. That's been his canon outfit the whole time. Ah, you missed it. They also included costumes in the DLC. But yes, it is proof that I got it to work. No, I got, tomorrow we're going to be doing the DLC for Dual Destinies, and eventually we'll do Spirit of Justice DLC, but with the DLCs that I got to work, Mimikyu, you also get costumes for the main characters. Phoenix's is his, magical, phony outfit. I forget what it's actually called. But I'll show those off after we're actually done. And if you missed the message too, the reason I stopped yesterday is because the computer crashed. I don't know why exactly, except that a driver was breaking. And we're redoing this part and finishing the game. Because, you know, I want to finish the game. And if I crash again, oh well. Only one path before us. Revolution. The time to make Dirk's dream a reality is upon us. And of course I saved before everyone's favorite part. Your Eminence, if you're the law here in Kararan, then your very existence is wrong. It only lags when it goes to her. I blame the hair. It's your death spit bleating no end. Know it's a bit late to ask, but what's the plan? Apollo does get an outfit, as does Athena, but I didn't like their outfits. So I didn't turn them on. But, you know, you kind of have to have this outfit. Yeah, Apollo gets his school outfit and Athena gets a waitress. I was gonna show him afterwards. I was a little surprised that no one else got outfits. Just those three, but I guess they're the main characters. Well, if Garan's getting executed on the spot under the Defense Culpability Act, and the law itself derives power from the authority of the Crown, then there's only one thing to do. We dethrone her, right here, right now. Alright, but how? It's not surprising at all. He's fought heroes. The only thing surprising from this game is that he knocked himself out with his back. Oh yeah, it was the outfit Maya wore. Like, why not just put Maya in that outfit, though? I guess it would have been really awkward to have, I guess they couldn't, because it would have put the old man in that outfit too, and that would have been weird. Not like we have a lot of time to come up with a way to do it either. I doubt she'll allow you to perform another cross-examination while we think. Don't worry, I'll come up with something. We'll be fine. Can't give up. Not now. Have to keep fighting till the end. Can't allow these broken trials to go on. It's time to make things right. Yes, Phoenix has canonically beaten up supervillains. I think I saw those on the Switch version too, or at least some of them. Yeah, cause... No, on the second game there was some. I remember I didn't like Shulm's outfit, but I used it anyways, I think. If I accuse Garan, Nayuta will be subject to the Defense Culpability Act. I will think as hard as possible. Should I close my eyes? Only use my brain power to remember which button was which? Which means he'll be put to death in accordance with the law. So the only way out of this is to dethrone Garan right now. Could this be the key to dethroning Garan? Only wrong answers. Alright, I don't think it gives you a negative for that, so we can look at the wrong answers. I'll do this just in case. Rafa. If we were to use Rafa as a shield, maybe Garan's motherly love would... Wait, what am I thinking? She doesn't have any of that. Besides, this is Garan we're talking about. Seriously, doubt she'd be rattled by something like that. I think it's something else. Maya's channeling ability. Now, if we had Miss Fate channel the Founder Spirit and have her talk to Garan, she's bound to see the light. I mean, this is the Founder we're talking about here. No, I better think of a more practical method. Founder's Orb the key to the revolution? Garrick is convinced the Founder's Orb is the key to the revolution. Garen's future. Jeez, that could work. In light of Garen's obsession with the orb makes a large amount of sense. He probably doesn't want anyone using it to gain spiritual powers and the right to the throne. Inga definitely tried to do just that, but that's where it all starts to fall apart. Inga couldn't have channeled the Founder even after abducting Miss Faye, after all. There are a few Japan-exclusive DLC outfits. I don't know what Sengoku Basara is, but neat. Only the Queen can share spirits, but Ingo's gonna use Miss Faye to channel the Founder, so his plan wasn't to depend on having the access to the Queen's power. In that case... Phoenix has an eye patch like a dragon? The Founder never existed. Founder never existed. It's all one big fairy tale. He couldn't channel the spirit of someone who never was. Wait, how does this help me at all? Ah, need to focus on a way to overthrow Garan. I do appreciate that there's no negative answer here. there's a negative response to our bad answers. The name of the founder is only known to those who become queen. That means the only people who currently know her name are Garan and Amar. Even if someone had the orb, they wouldn't be able to channel the founder. That begs the question, why is Garan so fixated on the orb? Okay, let's not overthink this. Garan's obsessed with the orb because... he wants to clear her name. Wants to clear her name? Nah, it's a little too late for that. That doesn't strike me as someone who didn't even think that's necessary. May think of a different reason. His spears, a headband, and fire on his pants. Yeah, this is fine. National treasure. National treasure. Maybe she wants to make sure it's in Garan where it belongs? Right? Can that really be the only reason? Nah, it can't be. Or must play a much bigger role in all this. Okay, let's not overthink this. Garan's obsessed with the orb because... can't tell us. Look, it's still better than getting the wrong answer and then having to go and do everything again. Or being told that you're guilty because you gave the wrong answer. Could it be? It's hard to believe, but... you want spiritual power? Does that mean Garan can't channel spirits? That explains why she had Amar perform the rite of channeling. Yeah, it's weird that you can't see him with his beanie, but... well, for these two, he never appears in that form, right? It's like the first game was still in its 2D models, but these are all 3D. That way she let Amara live, to stand in for her when the time came to channel spirits? So if Garan can't channel spirits... yeah, I think he does have a brief flashback, but it's still missing like most of his animations, right? That sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't know. Would she be exiled from Garan? Nah, that's a bit extreme. Can't imagine anyone getting exiled just for that. I think it's something else. Yeah, he has the flashback, but... it would look bad. Yeah, it would look bad if Queen couldn't channel spirits. Garan would be mortified if that got out. What good would that do to us publicly embarrassing her like that? Guess that's not it. What else could it be? While Apollo's going through every negative thought, everyone's just staring at him with guns. Garan's Defense Capability Act was established under the Crown's authority, but if she has no claim to the throne, then the DC Act would become null and void. No, not just the DC Act. All of the insane laws she's enacted would be swept away in one fell swoop. Claim the authority of the Crown? You, of all people? That's a good one. Have you truly lost it, lawyer? It does crackle every time I look at her. Indeed, I would have the defense explain himself at once. It's easy, your majesty. Why is Queen Garan obsessed with the Founder's Orb? Why did she let Queen Amara live? And why was she having her mercifulness perform the rite of channeling in her place? The answer to these three questions point to a single conclusion. The fact that will shake this kingdom to its very core. I still do not follow, Apollo. Don't rhyme at me, Anita. Your Eminence, I have just one question for you, and please be honest. You can't actually channel spirits, can you? What? You believe the Queen is not capable of communing with the dead? The Prince will explain himself at once. In Kararan, the ability to channel spirits is an absolute requirement for a would-be queen. But your Eminence, if you were incapable of doing that, you'd have no claim to the throne. Not only that, but every law you pass would be rendered null and void, as I already thought. Remember, this is a flashback. I have to repeat myself. And you, the Grand Royal Guard. Seem to be rather enamored with the Queen's supposed spiritual power. But what if she had none? It seems when the emulator thing crashed, it just broke something in the settings. I wonder why. Well, I hope it doesn't destroy any of your ears. What if she were just an ordinary person, a pretender to the throne? That's crazy talk, impossible. I was pretty sure I fixed this. Hang on, maybe the output changed. I forget what I actually did to fix it last time. I'm messing with settings at the moment. I don't want to blow up your ears. I don't know. Such blasphemy! On what grounds do you make such a defamatory claim? They didn't model Hobo Phoenix, they instead made an illustration with him in the outfit. That fits. He didn't seem well animated from what I remember from the flashback. Queen Garan, if you think I'm just out to defame you, then prove it. Prove it using this piece of evidence you want so badly.
Take that!
All the conditions for summoning the founder should be in place. With the orb, we know that what the founder looks like. And as queen, you should know the founder's name. Now, if you would, your eminence, please show us the great spiritual power you bear as the Grand Priestess of Kararu. Nope. Oh, to witness her eminence. Gonna mute that for you. Why is it doing that? Oh, I remember. It's tied to the... It's tied to the actual frame rate. Phoenix has two different models, one for courtroom, one for out. That makes sense. I'm sure most of them do. Hey, that didn't work. Sorry, I should have done this before the stream. But I also didn't know, so I guess I couldn't have. Our software didn't work, but... Is that better? Nope. Ugh. It's possible something exploded. Something really, really broke, which does cause problems. But I can maybe see if I can get the... Uh-oh. I can maybe see if I can get the Steam Deck to work with these again. Then I didn't have any problems. Praise be your eminence, may your mighty spiritual power show us the way. Ugh. There's one for when you're talking to him and one for his profile in the courtroom. Yeah? I have no idea what to do for this, guys. Hang on. Yeah, you can look at this for a second. And it froze. There. Okay, I'm here. I'll put on some things. Well, at the very least, we have a small bit of time to talk while I work on this. Ooh. There. So, I don't know the epilogue yet, but it does seem like a lot of problems could have been avoided in this story if Amara wasn't so trusting. It does seem very silly. Like, we know that she ran off with Dirk for 8 years after his supposed attempt to murder and had another kid, and then got found by her sister and was like, "No, sister, you have to escape from him. He's trying to kill you." Oh, is he? Wow. It's like that. What part of what he's been doing makes you think he's gonna kill you? I mean, it is also interesting to hear how they handled the 3D models. I don't really like them. For one, they cause a lot of lag, but it's also just their expressions are so gross. It was to protect Rafa, but I don't know. I feel like she had a lot of chances to just take Rafa and go. Maybe that's just in hindsight, but let's see. In order to mess with the stuttering, I need to improve the frame rate, and I don't know how to do that. Except maybe closing all my extra stuff. But obviously I didn't do that before. Definitely not software. I don't know if he's that scary, but I think it's just weird because we barely saw front-facing Phoenix up until we started playing as Apollo, and then he was a hobo. You know, Beanie Phoenix. Uh-oh. Well, the thing crashed. I changed an audio thing and it was like, sorry, but you can't save state for that. Ugh. Needless to say, I don't know what I'm doing. Not even a little bit. Okay, let's do this. Still very bad. But I guess it does make it like a, I don't know, a weird version of Maya and Mia with these two would-be queens. Everything's breaking. These. I knew it was a bad idea. It was a bad idea to switch to the PC for all of this. Disable audio stretching. But it would take longer for me to switch it over to the Steam Deck now. No, that's much worse. Well. I don't remember what to do for the audio. I think it reset something. Or maybe it was the new update that broke stuff. I don't know. Okay, I think it was this thing I followed last time. But I don't have most of this enabled. It's like, turn off VSync. I never have VSync on. I don't know what it does. There was something else I was gonna talk about regarding all this, but I don't remember what it was. What big reveal did we have? I mean, I do feel pretty awful for Dirk. Let's see. But I don't even know what else to say about Dirk. Although, you know, I hope we get to see him at least one more time. Yeah. She sure did. Hello, Sylvia. Hope you're having a good day, but Rafa definitely turned into the tragic princess. She's also might lose both of her mothers? Ugh. Nothing I'm doing works. And you know, I'm sure she's not really all that upset about losing one of those, but Amara seems like the one she'll really want to connect with. Okay. Yeah, I think you missed it, Sivia, but I'm having audio issues for some reason. And it's causing a lot of awful stuttering. which is, of course, affecting everything else. I don't know how to fix it. It wasn't having this issue when I was testing stuff either, so this is, you know, fun. Right as I start the stream, everything goes to garbage. But, no. I'm gonna say I didn't see Queen What's-Her-Face, but I definitely did. Hey, that didn't help. Hopefully the audio you are hearing isn't stuttering. I'm also glad we didn't... And I figured it wouldn't happen, but I'm glad that it didn't turn out that Dats was a traitor. When you briefly see the input from the phone. That would have been tragic in its own way. But also wouldn't have made any sense either. Dats seemed pretty... Well, not level-headed, but... seemed pretty committed. I don't know what to do here. And none of the things I'm swapping seem to be fixing it. I did fix it last time, but that was before the crash yesterday, obviously. And now it's just not working. Well, only one thing to do then. Huh, even with audio completely off in the system, it's still lagging. But I'll let you see for yourself. You can see the frame rate is just exploding. Because of their claps. Yeah, I have 9 FPS. Well, I looked up why the thing might be messing up, and it's just like, oh yeah, your driver's old, just don't worry about it. Oh, okay. I don't think that's even her audio, even her text box is lagging. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna give one thing one more try, and if it doesn't work, then I will just go on with the lag. It does have high power usage, but GPU is normal. CPU is also very normal. With all my stuff on, it's only at 30. Okay. Graphics. Blah, blah, blah. At 30, at 30, at 20, at 25, at 29, at 18, and... Alright, that didn't work either. Oh well. Hmm... Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Like something is causing it to break, and I don't know what. But overall, I have enjoyed most of this game. Still not really sure about the clown, but... Did I fix something? Yeah, let me turn the sound back on. It keeps freezing, so probably not. No, it's not CPU, it's GPU. It's probably because of the thing I just turned on. Well, if you're watching the VOD, skip ahead, I guess. But you get to hear us talk. So what was your favorite trial? The Athena one was fun. It's a little sad we didn't really get much of her in this game. Like, she's there, but... It's like we mostly spent time with Phoenix and Apollo. Which is fine, but... We have gotten to the point where there are so many gimmicks that they can't put them all in one thing. Although that would be hard. And Athena teaming up with Simon was pretty nice. Even if he's so... I don't know... he's a big dork about it. I didn't do it for you, I did it for the Soma. Yeah, like she's there for Dual Destinies and then, you know, back to Apollo and his thing. But they did keep Apollo from doing any of his stuff in the last game. Because Taka would keep attacking him every time. I'm gonna turn all of that off. Did I fix anything? No. Actually, it went down to 3 FPS. What the heck? No, you don't. A lot of the stuff is just... go to the courtroom. How many days did we spend investigating? It's hard for me to remember, really. Everything keeps freezing. Like the entire computer just keeps freezing and I don't know why. Alright, would you kill me if I just took everything over to the Steam Deck? It would probably take a shorter amount of time. Because it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to fix this. As far as I can recall, yeah. I mean, you do investigate the doctor's place. Yeah, I guess 2 for this one counts. It's still Revolution or whatever. Even though the first part has very... well, not very little, but not as much. Yeah. Sorry, I am moving stuff because I don't know. I can't get it to work, but shouldn't lose any stuff. I was gonna move the DLCs over there anyways. But sorry for the extra weight. Just gives us... well, just gives the VOD more time. That said, I am on a vague time limit, so... of course, I don't actually know where any of this goes. But... I don't know. I guess it's also weird that the Queen Garan managed to get away with pretending to be queen for 8 years. You know? Because, I mean, that's 8 years without any... well, anything. I don't know what any of these things mean, so... what people helped Garan? I mean, I guess the Minister of Justice Inga or whatever helped until he got bored and decided to, you know, kill her. Her family help via blackmail. Who was left? Have I forgotten something important? Well, yeah, but I meant before that, before the hostage thing. And before Rafa was even conceived of. Like, Dirk and Amara were just running off. Yeah, Amara's a bit dumb, but, you know, she does hang out with animals. Name a Disney princess that isn't a little dumb. You know? I don't know if this is accurate, but... yeah, it was... that's... I feel like you should probably believe your husband a little bit more, but she's also her sister, so... like, I get it, but... I don't know. Also, sorry, this is taking a minute. But yes, that's also what I understood is, like, Dirk's trying to kill you, you have to go hide, and then... she did run away, but... I don't know. You kind of badmouthed... I don't know, she kind of badmouthed Dirk a few times too, while he was already dead, but I guess he was dead, so... He also only ran away after Dirk showed up and told her, you know, I didn't do it, you gotta believe me, and then... Well, it was also another Von Karma issue, where... like, what was the proof that Dirk got the evidence wrong? That he made the evidence up? You know? Because that was her big argument that won her the thing last time when she was still the Minister of Justice. Like, what was her argument is what I want to know. Okay, loading up the Steam Deck thing now. It's gonna take another second to actually load stuff in. But meh. I have to deal with Steam Deck being Steam Deck. Seriously, unless you're running around a lot in the world, don't get a Steam Deck. It's not worth it. Also, how did she plant his fingerprints on the lighter? And I'm a little surprised she didn't just step on Apollo. You know, a crying baby in this burning building. I guess if she did, it would have saved her in the future. You made one mistake. You let the cords of steel live. But, you know, maybe Phoenix would have done something about it anyways. Who knows? Thing is not working. It's just another issue of people being a little... I don't want to say dumb, but more like easy to manipulate, especially the judge. Oh, hi, Mimikyu. Welcome back. I don't think they'd ever go crush a baby. I don't know. Okay, Citra. Well, maybe one day we'll get, Beauty. I don't remember her name. Plant Girl. Junie, yeah, that's right. Junie Woods. I was also surprised we didn't see the bearded one, or the orange bearded one, like at all. I don't remember the last time he shows up. Okay. Yeah, moving stuff over right now. Don't remember where save data is. Nope, I didn't want to. For some reason, this version just instantly goes for. Okay, found it. It just instantly launches stuff if I click it. But with this, I don't want to cancel it. I want to do it. Oh, yeah, I guess I should have. I should have closed it first, huh? Uh-oh. Also, I don't remember who Waki is, I'm sorry. Okay, good news. It works. Ugh. What a pain. But we're back on the Steam Deck. No, I guess I should turn that off. And oh yeah, the guy with the like orange swoopy hair. Yep. It's also running perfectly fine. Well, for the most part. Hooray! I had to copy over the save states, copy over the actual save data, copy over all that good stuff. And the... I didn't actually load the DLC. Is it gonna... It has the DLC on file, but I didn't actually load the DLC. Whoops. Don't look at that. You don't see anything. I forgot it's a video capture. So I'll handle that later. Hopefully it doesn't crash when Phoenix comes on screen. But anywho... it is entirely possible he may be topless. I don't know. Enough, I say! Enough, I say, you mindless cretins! Why does it feel like it's going on forever? Your Eminence, can it be that you cannot? No, I want a lawyer. Someone one at once. You killed them all. Aren't you forgetting something? There aren't any lawyers left in Karar. You can thank your Defense Culpability Act for that. Your Eminence, please give us a glimpse of your magnificent spiritual power. Summon Her Holiness so she may guide us. Had enough of you. Out of my sight, all of you. You're truly capable of channeling spirits, then get on with it already, Your Eminence. Where did my cards go? You sneaky, underhanded wretch of a lawyer. That reminds me. Said something to this effect earlier. Time to cease this insanity. Don't you feel stupid for saying that now? Indeed. Of all the things she's said, I can think of nothing more ludicrous. I don't know, I could probably think of something. Apollo, teach this deceitful, putrid queen a lesson she won't soon forget. Gladly, because it really is time to cease this insanity. Boom! Garan, your reign of terror ends here. But you can only hope that one day Apollo will have the dragon on his palm. Very well, demonstrating that should be no problem. I forgot that was an auto skip. Behold, the magnificent power to commune with the dead. Oh, Your Eminence. It always focuses on the shoe. Oh, great spirit of the founder who dwells in the Twilight Realm, heed the secret covenant of the orb, and appear before us. Here it comes. Nothing's happening. What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? Oh, spirit of the founder, time now, I beseech you appear before us. Heed my call, founder. Yeah, watching this in 9 FPS would have been a little painful. No, wait. I was just warming up. The rite actually starts from now. Look. Whatever those words are. Holy mother. Alright, now hopefully it won't crash when we see Phoenix. Hopefully. Also, I just noticed the Anonymous took over the boss thing in the corner. Oh no, he's still in his DLC outfit. Neat. Prosecutor Sadamati, how is Her Eminence? It seems she now believes that she herself is the Holy Mother. I see, but her attempt at spirit channeling failed, did it not? Sadly, she seems unable to accept the facts. I feel to be quite a challenge to question her later. And what, if I may ask, was her motive? I understand she killed Minister Inga in order to prevent his coup d'etat, or whatever. What of her attempt to assassinate Queen Amara 23 years ago? To become queen herself? Maybe she has craved power and attention. Wanted a better hairdresser. She likely developed a psychological complex from her inability to channel spirits. That is why she kept Queen Amara alive to perform the rite of channeling for her. In that way, it would seem as if she had a great spiritual power. In short, she built a cult of personality upon fear and lies. Then again, do not all tyrants? So then, she never really intended to kill Amara, huh? Still left her with a nasty burn, though. Pretty rude. But I just wanted to linger on Phoenix and his cool outfit. What I don't understand is why Queen Amara even listened to Gran in the first place. Same. Especially 14 years ago, before Rafa was being held hostage. Why would she keep letting people of Carrara think she was dead? While she kept quietly performing the rite of channeling for Gran. My mother's a gentle soul by nature, and loves her sister dearly. So when Garan told her to hide because Dirk was out to kill her, she believed it. What's more, she did not wish to tarnish the name of her beloved sister. That's why she acquiesced so obediently to Garan's request to keep channeling for her. Until she fled with Dirk and was told the truth, that is. So that's what happened. And since Rafa was being held captive, I imagine Amara had no choice but to help cover the truth behind Inga's murder. Cover up the truth. Yeah, leaving secretly as Rafa's servant Nana. No doubt only deepened her love for her daughter. She'd do anything to keep her safe. All the more reason to hide the painful truth from her. Well, that was a case for the ages. Prosecutor Sadamati has been cleared of all suspicion in the murder of Minister Inga, as is Mr. Dirk Sadamati in the assassination attempt of Queen Amara. Now then, I think it's high time I handed down my verdict on Dirk and Nayuda Sadamati. Thanks, Judge. I do wish there was a tiny dragon flying around with the butterflies. I forgot that just no one's there. There's no prosecutor here. Well, Dirk, I hope you're watching. I proved your innocence. And you just smiling again. Where'd that butterfly go? And that revolution you've always dreamed of? Finally happening. With this, may I finally say, court is adjourned. Again. So congrats everybody, we got through the flashback of the last stream. Now we're back to where we were, and it shouldn't crash this time, because I'm not even on my computer. Way to go, Apollo! I was on the edge of my seat when those guards stormed the courtroom. That was a shocker, alright. Can't imagine anything like that happening back home. Even though we experienced one courtroom exploding. I know, right? I was ready to go down there and teach them a lesson myself. But, really? I was barely able to hold her back. Hold me back? You were about to go ballistic after a while there, Athena. Yeah, well, I was thinking about helping you smack a few of them down, to be honest. You know, at least they're both quick friends. Remind me to never say or do anything to deserve a Maya Athena double suplex. Did a fine job out there today, Apollo. Thanks for all the great advice, Mr. Wright. Nah, it was all you. That perseverance and never say die attitude you showed was impressive. I actually learned a thing or two myself. What? For me? That's a laugh. Any number of times where I wouldn't have blamed you for giving up. But you stuck it out to the end and came away triumphant. By sheer force of will, and inner strength forged in countless trials. You overcame the most desperate and hopeless situation I've ever seen. I don't know about all that. I mean it. You really came a long way, Apollo. Got nothing but respect for your abilities as an attorney. Really? Aren't you exaggerating just a little bit, Mr. Wright? You did it, Apollo. Finally won his seal of approval. Also, Nick, what are you wearing? What about me, Nick? My channel's come a long way, too. After all, I was deemed worthy enough to be used in 2 major crimes already. In the same country. And 2 major chances for me to become someone for you to channel next. Ugh. Honestly, I couldn't have done this without the support of each and every person here. Mr. Wright, Athena, Nayuda, and of course, Dirk. That was pretty cool, Polly. And also Trucy's here. Trucy? Trucy? What are you doing here? Hehehe. It's magic. Whoa, what was that? I'm afraid she employed the old let's stow away Mr. Edgeworth's suitcase trick. I refuse to believe that she hasn't done that before. I also refuse to believe Edgeworth didn't know. Good old dad number 2. What? That would certainly explain why my suitcase was so heavy. Tell me you at least noticed it was heavier than usual. Trucy, you even have a passport? Yeah, because it has happened before. Multiple times. My magic underwear in extra dimensional space. It's like a mini-verse in there. I can produce a passport at the drop of my hat. Right. Maybe some things in the world are better left a mystery. Hornhead, bobbed head. I am forever in your debt for what you've accomplished in this Hall of Justice. Without your presence, I may have never changed as I have this day. It's pathetic, I know. That's where you're wrong, your benevolence. It was you who changed yourself. Only you could choose to defy Garan. And that decision was yours and yours alone. That's right. All we did was present you with an opportunity. You made use of it with gusto. This victory is yours, your benevolence. You'd be proud of yourself. Also, Simon better show up in this epilogue with some soba. I assume they go back home. I see. So I am worthy of my title after all. Ha! Ha 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 ha. I shall work to heal our kingdom so there may know peace and prosperity once more. You sure bounce back quick. So your benevolence, take it you learned the truth of your origins? That you're the daughter of Dirk and Queen Amara? Yes. We finally got to this part. My mother, I mean her eminence told me. She said it was part of my disciplining. If you can call it that. Sounds more like blackmail. Keep quiet or I'll tell everyone you're the daughter of a criminal. My mother was so insufferable. Or should I say, my former mother. My aunt? She's definitely beneath me like an aunt. Yeah, like there was no love lost there. But you cleared Dirk's name. My true father will no longer be known as a criminal. And my fake father will. Therefore, I have nothing more to fear. So what's next for the Kingdom of Karar? I mean, you lost your queen, so... Your benevolence, Princess Rayfa will ascend to the throne. I have no idea who's speaking. Oh, it's you, of course. Nayuda, but she can't channel spirits yet, right? Indeed, which is why I will act as regent on her behalf. Until the day she comes into her own. Yes, your help would be greatly appreciated, Prosecutor Buh? She gonna say what I think she's what I think she is? What are you looking at, you horn-headed nincompoop? Ow! Youch! In any event, I would be assisted by Nayuda and Queen Amara for the time being. Queen Amara? A country office console the rulers of neighboring kingdoms through channeling. The duty I intend to fulfill myself one day. But for now, I have Queen Amara assisting me in that capacity. So then, she's gonna be alright? Yes, it seems the bullet went straight through her without doing any serious damage. If it went straight through her, what did it hit? I mean, I guess the witness stand, but... I guess it's good there's no one actually in front of her. I mean, the judge is, but he's like way up there. It would be awful if the queen and the judge were both shot at the same time. That's a relief. You did it, AJ! Forgot I was here, didn't you? Thanks to you, both Dirk and Nayuda beat the charges against him. You got a revolution rolling to boot. Hope it doesn't go down and hit its head on a hill like I did. Revolution? Dirk, guess you were right to believe in me after all. Yes, sir! There's gotta be some major changes around here. Legal system's gonna return to its rightful state. I'm gonna, you know, start selling firecrackers, like how Dirk always wanted. And the name of Apollo Justice will go down in Kurani's history. Yeah, right. Oh, now Yuta, before I forget. Something I wanted to give you before I head back home. Uh-oh. You wish to give me something? Yes, as Dirk's birth son, I think you should have this. It's the only thing I can think of. This is Dirk's. I have to get back to the States. And I know you're a prosecutor and all. As the man that's gonna change Kararin, it's only right that you have it. To change Kararin. Yeah, in Dirk's place. Apollo, I'm afraid I must refuse your gift. Huh? What? Why? There's something I would like to show you. Huh? What's this all of a sudden? Mr. Wright, won't you and your friends please join us? Oh, sure? We're going to give it to this spider. This spider will be the new defense attorney. You know, now that we know the queen was referred to as a spider, it seems weird to have the spider in there. So why'd you bring us here, Nayuta? Also, we went through the sewers again. Apollo, I want you to stay here in Kararin. What? But why? We have lost our queen and our kingdom stands at a crossroads. Most of all, we'll need to rebuild our entire legal system. Naturally, that includes the reintroduction of lawyers to the court. Wait, you're not asking me to... Yes, I want you to take over this law office. Spiders and all. With you as a lawyer and me as a prosecutor, we shall rebuild Kurani's legal system from the ground up. You want me to help you rebuild the legal system? That's literally what I just said, yes. That's a lot to take in. Apollo, I cannot do this without you. As a lawyer, you are Dirk's spiritual heir. And having studied in America, your legal knowledge will be indispensable. You're also gonna ask Emma to stay. This is way out of my league. Revolution is still in its infancy. But it was Dirk's dream to restore the legal system to its rightful state. Will you not help me realize that dream? Come on, AJ. You know it's what Dirk would have wanted. Let's do it together. Must be taken back by my sudden request, but please give it some thought. Of course. I'm honored that you asked. Still, I have my job back at the Right Anything Agency to consider, too. Apollo, you're fired. Don't you worry about that, Apollo. I've already got your replacement. Besides, this is something only you can do. Something only I can do? I mean, to be completely honest, our office would be a bit short on firepower without you around, but hey. Mr. Wright. Hey, I'm right here. Actually, I'm sorry, but I can't get on board with this. Athena, I mean, there's still so much I want to learn from you, Apollo. That's right. It won't be the same without you. Everyone back home will really miss you too. There's no way I can agree to this. Still, if you really wanted to stay... Yeah, Athena's right. Won't be easy, but... Athena, Trucy. Maya, what do you think? We just met. Apollo, no one but you can make this decision. Know that I will not question whatever choice you make. Our flight leaves tomorrow morning, Apollo. Think you can make up your mind by then? I'll try. Oh no, what's he gonna pick? Talk about a difficult decision. If I go back to the US and continue working at the Right Anything Agency, why is Trucy not in this frame? Or should I stay in Carrara and help you to rebuild the legal system? Please don't make me pick. What's the right thing for me to do? Both is good, right? The bus to the airport will be here any minute. Good thing I'm not driving, I'd probably get lost again. I wonder where Apollo is. Did he decide to stay here in Carrara? Guess we're from Phoenix's perspective. I bet he was up all night thinking. This is a life-changing decision, after all. Whatever he decides, I'll have to accept it. Guess this means no more courtroom battles alongside him. I have to stick with Simon. Hey, guys! I know that booming voice anywhere. Puff, 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 puff. Ew, I made it. Apollo, you're here. Does this mean you're coming home with us? No. Well, about that. Mr. Wright. Yeah, what's up? I've made up my mind. Jeez. Really dragging this out, making you really feel nervous. Here it is. The moment of truth. I still have so many things to learn from you! But I decided to stay in Kararan. You're staying? But... Yeah, a little important, yeah. I feel like I have to pick up where Dirk left off. I kind of felt like they might do this, though, because of Dirk saying, like, he can't wait for Apollo to take this building over, but now Dirk will never see that. Can't let a sacrifice go to waste. I see. Plus, I want to teach others everything you've taught me about being a lawyer, Mr. Wright. Ah, how to bluff. Apollo! Dirk's roadmap for the future, and your teachings. I believe these two things will save the people of this kingdom from further unrest. I want to do this. No, I have to do this. A phoenix never yields. Apollo. Never felt prouder. Proud to have such an amazing attorney working under me. But someday. Yeah, of course we can. And hello, Phoenix. I mean, Prosecutor Sadamati flew back like, what, 3 or 4 times? I think he could afford to have us fly back here. Heck, he could have Apollo fly back anytime there's a case. But someday I'll return to the US. Once the new legal system here is firmly in place, I'll be back. Scout's honor. Will we really see you again, Apollo? You bet! Not that I have any idea how long it'll be, but I promise you this, everyone. I'll keep on learning and growing. I'll come back to the US an even better lawyer. So don't you forget about me. Of course we won't, Apollo. There'll always be a spot waiting for you back at the office. In the bathroom. In the meantime, we'll be rooting for you, so knock 'em dead. You got it, Mr. Wright, but not literally, I hope, and try to save people from being dead. I'm gonna miss you, Polly. But if this is it, then I'm gonna support your choice all the way. Thanks, Trucy. Good luck with your magic act. I know you'll do Troop Gramarye proud. This is all an elaborate ploy to avoid being in the magic act? I'll be cheering for you too, Apollo, but don't think you're the only one with room to grow. Next time we meet, you'll probably won't even recognize me. In other words, game on? You bet, and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna miss you too, Apollo, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. Can't wait to see where your new adventure will take you. Well, there's our bus. Oh no. Who's gonna tell Junie? I guess this is it, Apollo. I'll never forget everything you've done for me, Mr. Wright. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Here's seeing you back in the US again someday. Till then, you know where to find me. Yeah, through the sewer and through the woods. Legacy of those who came before us. Is handed down from parent to child. Ah, right. I already forgot. And from mentor to disciple. Must never stall or stagnate, but to continue to grow and change. Yeah, they'll have a judge exchange. I mean, if she ever becomes a judge. Because eventually the old judge has to retire, right? He's been working for so long. All that we've been taught, the beliefs and convictions that have been passed down to us, must continue to nurture them so we, in turn, can pass them on to the next generation. Oh no.
Are you really sure you're okay with him staying, boss?
Uh-huh. I always figured he'd leave the nest someday.
Ugh. He looks so annoyed, but used to it.
Just a little. Got it.
Albie, why?
Why don't we go and check it out, AJ?
Ah, I see. That's what this scene is from. I use this as a reference. All hail the new Queen Rafa. Hopefully she'll have less... Hopefully she'll have less weird royal guards. Could have probably used a paint job, but otherwise, hooray. And that was it, after an hour of setup. Go on, Mr. Hat, introduce yourself. I'm the amazing Mr. Hat. Nice to meet you. I want to take this opportunity to announce my solo debut. Seems Mr. Hat doesn't want Apollo to leave him in the dust. We're fierce rivals, you know. I can't let him hog the spotlight. It's not the same without Polly, is it? Yeah, I kinda miss him too. I know, we should go visit him in Carrara. Edgeworth! After seeing Mr. Justice in action, I got to thinking, what can I do for Carrara? Then it came to me, tourism! That's what! I'll develop Carraranism tourism industry and bring more... something. Roll out the night tour centered around... I'll make a museum dedicated to the Defiant Dragons. Boy, the ideas just keep coming. Ugh. He's gonna rule this place with an iron fist. An iron shadow. I want to congratulate you on becoming a forensic investigator, Detective Sky. Prosecutor Sanamani always says something. I didn't get to read it. Been working in Carrara for a while. Look at it this way. Sure to be educational. True, plus I can't let that kid show me up either. I'll see what I can do for Carrara's revolution. Well, challenge have a way of helping people grow. I look forward to our next investigation upon your return. Our next Edgeworth investigation? Darn that forehead face. Ever since he revealed the secret behind our teleportation trick. Show requests have totally dried up. He'll be out on the street if we don't find work soon. Maybe we should take Trucy up on our offer. Maybe we can make our debut as magicians at the Right Anything Agency. Shut up! I'm gonna show her up someday. On my own terms. Nothing fires you up like a bitter rivalry. I forgot about the Bat and Rabbit twins. But was teleportation their only trick? Carrara is just like this child right now, full of life and limitless possibilities. Faith that Dirk and my darling Teresa will watch over. Ah, have no fear. We'll see Dirk's legacy through to the end. And as for Junior, he has the secret of being a man among men. Behold, that's pose! Oh, sounds like little fight sing... Wait, what's his name? Fight in me? Fighter in me? Pulling double duty ever since Apollo left, but that's okay. I'm gonna make Simon recognize me for the awesome lawyer I am. She's quaking in her boots. Legend, shut up. I could do it, and I will. Mr. Wright will be calling me his right-hand woman before you know it. Let's do this. I think Athena and Phoenix did team up once in Dual Destinies, right? Bucky, how dare you deliver my order in such a sour state? Don't be mad, Shimey. There was a huge party at my shop. This should still taste fine. Here, try Great big Pollock. Just lost my appetite because of you. It's hard to find good help these days. Wouldn't you say, old chum? Who are you talking to? I've got good help. That trial the other day really inspired me. I even created Rakugo routine based on Shisho's case. It's a mystery story that'll keep flipping the audience thinking on its head. It's called The Scary Udon Noodle. You're giving away too much in the title. Keeping the Tornado School going. It's our way of paying penance for and repaying our debt to Shisho. Includes Rakugo training for that kid. I didn't get to read his name, but 2D effects in what? There were just 2D art? I guess in the court record. Aha! With my newfound mobility, even in ancient ruins and their fancy schmancy Tomb Raider maps are no match for me. I hate that they brought the stupid purple dragon up, finally, but it's still in the background. One day I'll discover an unknown ancient civilization dedicated to him. I'll also be going on a dig in Kararin soon. That private justice better not be slacking off. Of course, the one thing that shows up is the one thing I was focused on in that entire area. I'm really super busy now that I'm the head of the Fae Clan. Don't worry, Mystic Maya. I'll do whatever I can to help. Thanks, Pearly. Our first order of business will be to revolutionize Karain Village. Oh, I have an idea. How about opening a store where we can buy new outfits like the city girls wear? But look, it's all grown up now. But I think we're a few more pressing matters to take care of first. Yeah, you're right. Guess it'll be a while before I get my revolutionary makeover. Don't worry, Pearly. You'll get your outfit sometime. Mother, now that you've stopped being Nana, I want a new Nana. I wonder if there'd be anyone willing to serve you in that capacity. You're quite a handful after all. I am. With a simple wave of your hand, you would have your attire changed, meals prepared, and even your teeth brushed. To think I put such undue burden upon you. You, a great priest of the Quran. You have plenty of time which to make amends. Oh ho ho, perhaps you could start with one of your famous shoulder rubs? Well, at least they're still getting along. But there will never be another Nana. I'm no spear channeler, Sonny. Her benevolence has taken to calling me Parade Head. Even worse, she trembles and her face turns red when she speaks to me. What have I done to deserve such animosity? While it's true I am merciless within the Hall of Justice, to be given such a dismissive name is entirely uncalled for. Oh, what am I to do? Perhaps I should consult Apollo about this. Don't worry about it. Just call her little sis and she'll get over it. You know, if she doesn't explode. Hey, it's me. How's he doing, Mr. Wright? Great! He's a respectable lawyer in his own right. He's given his own practice called Justice Law Offices. Thank you. Wouldn't be possible without you. Ah, before I forget, made a copy of this photo for you. Photo? Oh. Jove. Oh. So good to see him again. Don't you think it's about time we told them the truth? After all, they've grown into fine young people now. Yes, you're right. Perhaps it's about time they knew. That was it? That was the worst move they could have pulled. I agree. We should tell them, but not now. Amara's fine. You just missed her in the credits. I forgot about that guy. Or rather, I forgot he had the speakers. I remembered his name. Yeah, I'm glad we get to see Apollo and Trucy find out and be real awkward about it, but... like, that would have also been a great finale, because Nayuta and Rafa just found out that they were long-lost siblings. But no. Gotta put it off again. They could have had like a big family dinner together by going to visit Kararan or whatever. Whoa. The screen started blacking out because I hadn't interacted with anything in so long. But overall, the game was fun. I definitely got a lot more wrong in this one than I did the last one, I think. Yeah, that is also an issue. And like a lot of this stuff just never really comes up. And I know the argument Sivia gave last time was like, when would it have came up? But I feel like they could have had a case where, like with Clay, for example, they could have had a case where Clay like helped us out or like hung out with Apollo. And then in the next case he dies. And like you would have been more invested in Clay's dying. I feel like they did okay with this one, but him being from this country does kind of come out of nowhere. Basically Mia, but, you know, more of a friend than a mentor. I didn't see the Dirk twist coming at all. Like, I knew something had happened, but with the way it was like he just went unconscious and then Maya went unconscious, it was like maybe there's some weird magic in here. Yeah, nothing was really added to Phoenix. Was it in the first game that Dahlia was introduced? Like, I don't think anything dumb has been added recently. Has there? Oh yeah, you're right. We didn't know about Mia knowing him already. But she also constantly shows up, despite being dead. Oh, do we have another anime cutscene? Oh no, it's a picture. Dear Mr. Wright, there was something on that paper, I didn't get to read it. Oh, it's probably just, hey, I made a law office. Oh, now we get to read it, never mind. Dear Mr. Wright, I can't believe it's already been a few months since I decided to stay. I'm sorry I haven't been good about keeping in touch, but things have been really hectic. Rebuilding a legal system I'm not yet familiar with has been a real challenge, especially with all these stinking spiders. And Shadow keeps stealing my hair gel, and I will say it's given me plenty of work to keep me busy. Do we get to watch the dance again? Have you not given the autopsy report even a curiosity glance, Mr. Justice? It's just I have 15 clients on my plate right now. Though I probably shouldn't have accepted all 15 at the same time. Oh, and he has the glove off still. His wrist looks a little thin, but it's fine. Oh, please. Are you going to help me rebuild Karanism legal system or not? If you are, we need to move through this case backlog faster. Yeah, I know, but come on. Besides, those 15 are only the beginning. There are 10 more awaiting your services. How do you know that? Huh? I too have friends and acquaintances seeking the legal representation. And being that you are the only lawyer in the country, I told them to contact you. I estimate you only add about 16 clients to your caseload. Why? Huh? Now wait just 1 minute. I've been handing out advertisements for your new office. They read, from legal advice to investigating extramental affairs, even yak milking. For a limited time only, these services and more are free down at Justice Law offices. I've already received requests from 380 new clients. I should have gone home. I'm gonna have to say something, aren't I? There's only one thing to say. I trust you did your cords of steel exercises this morning. Well, go on. There's no need to hold back. Say the line, Apollo. Now you mentioned it, we have yet to hear you shout today. Yes, and I have grown quite drowsy from these tedious proceedings. I could use a loud something to wake me up. Do not disappoint me, Hornhead. Really only one thing to say at a time like this. The word I've said countless times in my career, but one I'll never tire of. Objection! Doesn't have a microphone thing, but I said it. The end. We did it! Illustrations and anime cutscenes of galleries have been unlocked. Go to Extras DLC to view them. We did it! Now... Alright, I swear if the first picture is a dead person. Oh yeah, first off, let's show off the costumes. There's, of course, the tiger. Takes a second to load, apparently. Yeah, so far. Default, the tiger, the best one. Regular Apollo, School Days Apollo. You know, is nice, but kind of boring. Oh, it rotates. Does anything appear on the back of this? Nope. I mean, I guess like part of the dragon tail. Does that count as foreshadowing? And then this outfit for some reason? I mean, limited or DLC exclusive, that makes sense. I don't really get why she has this outfit. Oh, it also zooms out. Huh. Was there another outfit they could have given her? Did her mother have an outfit? It would have been kind of sweet to have, you know, that as one of her extra outfits. Yeah, it was a lab coat. I mean, she could pass as a scientist. She has all that stuff going on for her. Alright, is the first one a dead person? No, it's a box. Alright. Well, the box contains a dead person, or was supposed to. Or, you know, a picture of a dead person. Oh, the second one's a dead person. Great. These are all the illustrations. Yeah, they really make Dirk look evil here. Is he even wearing his eye patch? Kind of. But yeah, then you finally meet Dirk, and he's just a big dork. It's a good picture. Not a good picture. Oh, this one has details to it. Neat. You have the full view of Chrissy's thing. I mean, yeah, I know, but... I don't know. I still don't like how deflated this one looks. It's like, I know he lost a lot of blood, but he just looks like a deflated balloon. They also made Dats look more evil than he actually ended up being. And of course this guy was dead. It's amazing no one noticed that. I guess a big question is, do you think that we'll get... Ah, we get to flip it. Do you think we'll get another game? Will we get the Steel Samurai and Plum Punisher crossover we all need? Also, this Warble statue is 2 for 2 on kills, and we didn't arrest it. Yeah, I would also say more confident now since they've released all of the games again. But it'll probably be a bit. Yeah, like the only way to go is up. Still don't understand what these are for. Yeah, now remaster investigations. We never actually officially got those. I know we played them, but it could be Hanafuda. Just, you know, Soba base. I don't really know most of their things. I've played the game, but I didn't understand the game. Like how we have a fake photo in here too, but it's my dad. I wonder if Apollo will take up guitar in honor of his dad. Ah, so pure. Thanks, Pearly. I mean, really, I couldn't draw anything better. And then Dirk, and then that one, and then... she was shot near her hip. So yeah, I guess the bullet's probably just buried in the witness stand. I doubt it could get through that wood. After going through a body, at least. I don't like that picture. They just put a flashlight up to it to increase the brightness. Yeah, obviously. I didn't really check, but... did we ever see the Queen Garan's forehead? That's kind of how I put together that Nena was Amara, after they said she was alive, because she had the diamond on her forehead. That was kind of it. I was like, oh, they got the same symbol. That's also how I put together the Rafa thing, too. Like, oh, they have the same symbol. I know it's just a random thing, but that's what these games do, to draw connections. Oh, we're back at the beginning. I guess, but that's where my brain went, because they stuck out. And I was right. A bit. Well, yeah, Dirk had it too, but... really, there are only that many? Well, are there any anime cutscenes you want to see one more time? Because otherwise, I guess we're done with this. Although, I will do a quick check to see if the DLC works, or if I have to install it properly. Because I did attach it to the save data, but... a murder. Any murder.
Now, give up your dastardly ways.
Does this one count?
Huh? Over here.
Now what was the magic trick to summon the heart?
Come now, Mr. Hat. Offer the girl's life up to Mr. Rias and bring him back to life. What?
Just when and how did she make the switch?
You won't be reviving anyone today.
And when did she make the switch with the sword? Alright, I guess it didn't actually show him falling out. Real quick. Magical turnabout. Right of a turnabout. Turnabout storyteller, which is the shortest one, I think. I don't know. You know what? We don't have to do this one. I mean, technically we've already done it if it involves time traveling. I know, I'm just playing it up, but I want to do the Dual Destinies one first. I figured you want to see that one first anyways. Oh, interesting. But I'll see if this works. Yep, it worked. I guess it was saved to the actual save data instead of loaded into thing itself. But here's a cutscene that we'll see later.
Really heartless. I'll even throw that time machine you cherish so much overboard with you.
Please take me back. Back to that blissful moment.
Is that Larry? Oh no. We don't have to do this one, do we?
It's almost time for the reception, milady. It actually really worked.
Well. We did it. And now, as a quick thing, I'm going to check to see. And yeah, it actually really worked. I'm actually going to check to see if the other one works real quick. It should. And you can see the thing launch for once. Whoops. This is the one that was giving me the most trouble, so.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
Alright.
Head of the Wright Anything Agency and a lawyer. Although, I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of.
Is this right?
I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job. And what a case it was. It happened only a few months after Athena joined our office.
Wait, pirates? Does that include me? So both of the DLCs has a mustache.
He made it just in time.
Yar. I'll send you to Davy Jones' locker.
Oh, we be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags, we are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Hey, help me over here. I can't swim, by the way. Gosh darn it. What terrible things could happen on a pirate ship show? Oh, it's an orca? I don't know anything about fish. Good question. But this also does explain one issue I had, because I saw Phoenix Wrong thing a while back that had a guy with a pirate hat in it singing like the pirate song, and I was like, I don't recall a pirate. So I was mildly spoiled that there was a pirate, but then I forgot that we never actually saw a pirate. I was like, did I miss something? But now it's explained. It was the DLC. But other than that, I know nothing about this. I didn't even know that was an orca, but I'm so glad it has a mustache. But that will be something we start tomorrow, because I do have a thing to do in a bit. Promised someone I would spend time with them, as it were. Like eat, as well. I haven't actually eaten anything. I don't know about sleep. I'm pretty good on sleep. Although I probably need to mess around with this thing too, but... we're finally done with everything except the DLCs, right? I really hope you've all enjoyed our adventures through Phoenix Wright. This is not The Sims. If this was The Sims, my house would always be on fire. And I can't prove it isn't, so we'll just drop that topic there. Thanks for joining me for the revolution. Thank you for never yielding. And I will see you tomorrow for the DLC, I think. Overall, it's like there are a few points where the game itself kind of was a pain. And there was a lot of points where I just couldn't figure out what the heck I was doing. But we figured it out in the end, and I technically only died because I got reckless. Or down enough coffee to fill a pool. I don't even drink coffee, so meh. But really, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. Well, I guess thanks so much for, you know, telling me to go through these games as well. It's like I wouldn't have without you, and it's you enjoying the games that makes me keep playing them too. I mean, I would have probably done it eventually, but I'm lazy. Feel like there was some other thing to say, but I don't know. I guess I'll yield. Better than letting these things drag on. But thanks a lot for watching. I'll make sure everything works properly before we do things. Yes. I believe there were outfits. Well, I guess we'll look at that for a second. Yeah, costumes. Hmm? 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 What's the difference? Guess that he's losing the chain? Oh, right, the old one didn't have the chain. Oh, he also has the vest. You're right. Because his jacket's open in the new one. And he has the locket with Trucy's picture in it in his pocket. And that's it. I prefer this one because it's got the locket or whatever. Style and street clothes. Here comes Justice. He's got the little... Like, that's more of a school outfit than the other one. Or at least over here. I know in Japan they have uniforms. Alright, what about this? Well, she could be a Sailor Scout, I guess. They need to put her in a lab coat. I feel like that would be more her thing. Yeah, it did have the school, that's true. But she went to school in Europe, right? So... do they have uniforms in Europe? Although this is, you know, Themis Academy. I'd rather she not wear that, though. I don't want her to affiliate with Mr. Means. You know what I mean? Guy was a chump. Ow. I didn't just hurt myself, don't worry about it. But, again, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, it's probably a DLC in something. I wonder if it overwrites the costume if you have it. Because it wouldn't really make sense. Like, if I put him in the other outfit, would the eye patch and jacket overwrite it? I don't know. But, again, thanks a lot for watching. I have to go do some stuff. Maybe we'll be back later, but either way, we'll be back tomorrow with the start of the Pirate DLC, I guess. So yar har, I'll see you on the other side. Is that a pirate word? I don't know.